The second I woke up, the thought that was in my head was, what the hell, I'm sailing around the world. And everything just kind of like flashed all at once. You like it out here? Bit of fresh air?
When I'm heading downwind, I like to have just enough mainsail as is necessary and have out a lot of head sail, and I can trim with that.
You're upset because I've never taken the time for your Star Wars movies. You didn't start at number 1 with me.
But that's how everyone did it.
What? I'm Elayna and this is Riley, and this is our home, Le Vagabond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 5 years and have recently found ourselves with a stowaway. Meet Lenny. Subscribe and welcome aboard. What's up everyone? Le Vagabond is on our way down from Rhode Island to this beautiful big bay they call the Chesapeake Bay. We got hauled out to fix a few things under the hood and we're once again feeling a huge sense of freedom. Woo! We are surfing. It looks amazing when we're surfing down the wave and the boat's like this. I'm going to try and get it for you. Happens every 10 waves or so. You like it out here? Bit of fresh air? Morning guys. Managed to get a few sleeps here and there, but Lenny on the other hand, it's the first time Lenny has woken up in the night and not gone back to sleep since we've taught him to self-settle. And like this was happening, you can hear the like occasional donkey slap. We were surfing down waves at 18 knots, so you can hear the hum. So yeah, it's been really loud and a little bit, not uncomfortable, but just loud. So he was just, at one stage I remember he woke up and his eyes were like looking around because he was crying, and I saw his eyes and I was like, he's so scared right now. So I ended up crawling into his crib with him, and him and I slept in there together, and he went to sleep once I was right next to him, but poor little thing. Drink your bottle? No baby, today's not the day to stand up and run around. You gotta sit down. Both the boys are asleep. It's the sweetest thing. They just look so cute. Hello. You look like your dad in that shirt, don't ya?
What time is it?
It's 12, nearly 12:30.
So I had 5 hours sleep. Hopefully alright.
Whilst Lenny was asleep, I'd quickly go outside and explain what I've done with the sails here. When I'm heading downwind, I like to have just enough mainsail as is necessary and have out a lot of head sail, and I can trim with that because it's easier to furl in the head sail than drop the main, because with the main you've got to turn around into the wind. So I try, you just guess, and as the years wear on, you get better and better at guessing. But also what I did was I flattened the main out so that it wasn't sitting on the spreaders, and so that if it does pick up, a flatter sail won't push you as fast as a nice billowing sail downwind. and I'm actually just going to put out a little bit more head sail. I put some out before and we're maintaining it, like we're going nicely, so I'll just put out a little bit more. Also the wind's dropped just a fraction as well, so that's what I'm doing here. Then I've just gone through and downloaded the weather again onto my predict wind app. I've only done it once this trip, but usually I do it twice a day. I'm like looking at the weather, looking at this, then looking at navigation for where we're arriving, and I go like around and around in circles, and especially the time to waypoint, which is when we'll arrive. So I think what we'll do is it's going to be late at night when we arrive, but the wind will drop the main and we'll just sail up this channel with just the head sail. And it says on my phone, actually, on my navigation on my phone, that there's a little anchorage that we can drop in at. And Friday is really rough, so we'll just hang out there. And we're going to go up the Delaware River, well, up the Delaware Bay and then through the Delaware Canal. There's a cargo ship which I picked up on the AIS. That's another thing that I go through and check, that and the radar as well. So yeah, I'm expecting as we get closer and closer there to be more traffic. It's the first time I've ever asked her if she slept and she said yes. She's like,
I just had a power nap. I had a 20-minute power nap. That never happens.
yeah, you weren't gone for long. I was like, oh, you didn't sleep. And you're like, yes, I did.
So when I woke up from my power nap, my amazing 20-minute power nap that was just a once-in-a-lifetime occasion, I feel so good today, if you can tell. Probably can. Been a little bit silly. But anyway, I want to tell you about my dream. The second I woke up, for the first time ever since we first started sailing, I woke up and the words that were in my head and the thought that was in my head was, what the hell, I'm sailing around the world. And everything just kind of like flashed all at once. The fact that my life is like a sailing around the world adventure. I've never thought about it that way, I guess because things happen so slowly from when I met Riley. Well, not really slowly, I kind of just jumped on the boat and that was it. Maybe there wasn't time to really even think about it. It all just happened. And today, my brain was like, you're doing some big stuff. And yeah, Riley and I were just talking before, and we're really proud of the fact that we've sailed so far. Like, it's huge. Some of the crossings we've done, people like plan for years, and some people never get to do them. So we're really grateful and proud. Thanks to you guys as well for making this whole journey possible. You're the best. You are the best. And if you'd like to become more a part of our journey, the best way that you can support us is through Patreon. The only reason the adventure keeps getting bigger and more exciting is because we've been able to expand our team and grow as artists. All we want to do is make more, better videos for you guys. Tell everyone about the Star Wars dilemma.
I don't think this will end up very funny.
Nah. You're excited about the new Star Wars Netflix series coming out.
And
You're upset because I've never taken the time to watch it with you.
I thought that the series might be a good way for you to get into it, if indeed there is one.
And then you claim I've never had any time for your Star Wars movies, and then I'm telling you, you didn't start at number 1 with me. You expected me to get the whole story from number 3.
I could follow the storyline as the same as anyone when I was 7. So So I don't get why you're so stressed about... I've met mountain goats that can follow a
No,
narrative.
babe, it's confusing. I don't know who the characters are. I don't get the different worlds and the stories and the armies.
So that's not going to change just from starting at number 1.
Is anyone else
Plus, it goes like
a Star Wars
4,
version?
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
See?
That's how everyone did it.
What? Anyone else out there? A Star Wars version? So last time when we crossed the Pacific, for those of you who've been watching for ages, on the old boat we did all the Pacific Islands. That was just incredible. I think for either 6 to 9 months we were there. And we went to New Zealand for the hurricane season. But this year we'd like to do something different. And we're really keen to get the boat home to Australia finally, to be able to show our friends and family our home and to sail up through Asia. Little did they know that soon they would end up sailing across the North Atlantic Ocean and end up in Portugal. A further 3,200 nautical miles in the opposite direction of Australia. We love that side of the world and we feel like we've been over this side for some time now. We're gonna get you to Grandma.
So we're nearly there. There's an inlet which we've got to go through at night. We've never been there before, so you're not supposed to do that. But I've read the book, I've read the charts, and I've read the information that's on my phone as well. And it all says that this is one of the ones where that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I really don't like doing it. It's not good practice.
Always such a relief when you see masts, hey?
Mask, lights up there, yeah.
We're nearly there. After a workout and a shower, I feel like a new human. It's amazing. We're cleaning up the whole house. I'm just putting the rubbish into our bin. If you guys are wondering where we keep our rubbish, we actually keep it here in the engine room. We built like a thing that's velcroed around the engine, so it's like a gigantic bag basically, and when that's full we can pull the handles up and you have like 5 bin bags in there, but we never let it get that full because it's gross and yeah, it'll be really stinky. What are you guys up to?
Just tidying up a little bit, putting some ropes away. Lenny's being very helpful, aren't you, mate? Oh, good climbing. I left it a bit of a pigsty last night because I just wanted to go to sleep.
Yeah, fair enough. There's all these tiny birds. They're like bees.
Unfortunately, there is just no way that you will see them.
I'm getting them.
No.
Yeah, I got them.
You got the wrong lens on.
Nah, you can't get them anyway because they're too fast, but you can see them.
You don't know what I'm doing, do you?
What are you doing? Besides looking like you got a mullet.
Looks good, eh?
No.
So this is 2 meters.
Yeah.
We're not dragging anchor, but we're a little bit closer to that than I'd like. So I'm going the old school. Seeing how deep we are. See if we need to move or not.
This boat over here obviously didn't do the depth test.
Whoa, that's deep, that.
How deep is it?
Well over 3.
Sweet.
Oh, I guess it's high tide.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, it's not going to drop by a metre.
And someone left spices on our boat. If you were the person who did this, thank you. The spices are delicious. I don't know what it is. Leave us a comment. Just randomly came back to the boat and there was some spices. Right now the oven's on, so we can't let Lenny near the oven.
Okay.
Just FYI. This is what we've been up to today. Lenny's making a mess. I'm just chopping some vegetables and Riley's on the laptop sending some emails. We've been taking turns with work today, just trying to catch up on a day like today where you can't really adventure and you're stuck on the boat and it's windy and you can't swim. What's it like working on the internet and sailing the world?
It's annoying when you need internet.
Yeah.
It's annoying being tied to internet when it's climbing the stairs.
You know you're only allowed on the first step without mum. Oh, you are on the first step. But still, come on. Down you get. Mum's filming Dad. Come here.
It can be annoying being in a really nice place, not like this.
Yeah, this isn't it.
And then you find yourself working. But when we're not, we're on an around the world cruise with our little boy, and we feel very lucky. And oftentimes we'll feel a little bit guilty if we're not working, Elayna.
Yeah.
So, and it does lend a sense of purpose to the trip. I've said before. And honestly, these days, like, if someone gave me $100 billion, I would probably make a few changes, but I would just make better videos.
Yeah, we've been talking that for days.
Yeah, I just love what we're doing.
And how lucky are we to be able to say that?
Yeah.
That we love what they're doing. Not everyone gets to say that.
I love it more than you.
Yeah, I have problems.
Not that you don't like it, but I just there is literally nothing else that I'd rather be doing.
Yeah, that was a great answer, Ross.
Thank you.
Today I was doing some work for my swimwear line, Vagabella Swim. If you guys haven't followed Vagabella yet, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to the website so that when we go live you'll know about it. Samples are just being made. So if they're perfect, we can start mass production and get the swimwear to you.
Mass production.
And as you know, it's made out of recycled plastic. The swimwear is. Will also be shipped plastic free. And all profits are going to charity. So give it a follow, Vagabella Swim on Instagram. Links in the description below as well. And there's also swimwear for babies. Yeah, we can be matching. Are you excited? You're gonna hate me when you're 13, aren't you?
Catch y'all again soon for our sail through the C&D Canal.